an author who writes fictional stories inspired by real events. His wife full of jealousy and resentment. A mysterious woman who showers the author with welcomed attention. Hi, I'm the Artie Dans from Asian Film Fans, and welcome to another of our awesome Asian indie movie reviews. This time we head over to Taiwan and check out the multiple award-winning movie, The Very Last Day. Raymond is a best-selling and popular author. His new book, A Very Cold Summer, tells the story of a teenage summer romance that ends in the rape of a young girl in the story. Raymond has an awkward family situation. His doting 15-year-old daughter adores him, and their relationship is clearly beyond the usual father-daughter scenario. His wife, Viola, is a writer herself, but can't get the recognition she believes she deserves, living in the shadow of her successful husband. Raymond's writing style is to base his stories off real events, starting with his first novel about Viola's dead father, something that she openly resents him for. As their marriage falls apart, a mysterious woman named Melanie enters his life, seducing him with her charm. But when Melanie convinces Raymond to take a trip with her to her childhood home in a mountainous village, her true and dangerous intentions come to light. Taiwanese thrillers can be very hit and miss, but this movie is definitely in the hit category. With a French director at the helm who's able to guide both the story and characters into a coherent, fluid movie experience, this is a joy to watch. It must be mentioned that at over 2 hours long, it does take its time at the beginning to build up the pace of the film, in a very traditional throwback to 80s cinema, but it does ramp up both the pace and intensity in the second half. Very noir in style, in both themes and presentation, the audience is witness to some clever filmmaking techniques, which will be explored in the next section. I am a personal fan of long takes in movies. It's why I adore the first 30 minutes of One Cut of the Dead, and this film delivers in the opening scene, with a nice 5 or so minute long take of the setting up of the book signing event at the bookstore. To top it off, it's presented in black and white with a slightly lower than normal camera angle, definitely adding to the intrigue of the shot. Speaking of black and white, the movie alternates between black and white, full colour and muted colour scenes, depending on the themes and characters in each scene. Interestingly, against the norm of most films, this movie presents its flashback scenes in full colour for heightened effect. And like any good thriller, the payoff at the end is well worth it. Don't write off this movie until you've seen the final shot, because it will all make sense at that point. Having said that, there are two elements of the story that remain rather unanswered. The first is what exactly is the relationship between the father and the daughter. The second element is a spoiler, so be warned and skip forward until the spoiler watermark has disappeared. And that's whether the rape of Melanie is real and if Raymond is actually the culprit. Some might enjoy the fact that this question is unanswered, but unfortunately I wanted some closure. Additionally, at over 2 hours long, I felt there were times where a tighter edit could have been employed to move the story along more briskly, but that's a minor gripe in the grand scheme of this movie. If you enjoyed the movie Misery, then this will be right down your alley. There's an interview on our website over at Asian Film Fans with the director of the film who details his experience and inspiration behind this film. It's a powerful film, crafted as a labour of love. We've been spoilt with Asian indie cinema lately, and I can't wait to see what's next. If you've seen it, what did you think? Thank you for watching this review. Please don't forget to press the like button and consider subscribing to support our channel.